Hello, everyone. Crystal here with your December 28th, 2020 daily tarot reading. In this reading, we're picking up on the overall vibe of the day. And today we have the Four of Earth. We have the Curandera of Water again, which is associated with the, you could say, King or Queen of Cups, in my opinion, but she's a healer of water. And then we have the, don't get me pronouncing it wrong, Alihita of Fire, which is the warrior or the knight of fire in reverse. Okay. So I was called to pull from this deck again today. And here we are, right? And we have a common trait of this very strong healing presence of water. Water is passive and receptive. It cleanses, it purifies, it detoxes, it keeps us hydrated. Some people believe all life started in water, which I mean, it technically does. We live in a sack of water. Is it amniotic fluid? I think I'm pronouncing that wrong. Whatever it is, it's liquid, even when we're in the womb. And of course, they've had many studies of, our skin versus reptiles and all kind of stuff that you can look into if you like. But we get this common theme of healing through detoxification in some way. So today you might notice that your diet is a little bit different. You might notice that you don't want to eat as heavy. If you're a meat eater, you might be being pulled towards more of a plant-based vegetarian or maybe even pescatarian diet. All of those things are very possible. If you are new to spirituality, you might be finding yourself getting into a place of intuitively picking up on more, being more sensitive and emotional, which for a lot of us who have like fire, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and even Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn for that matter. Earth signs handle things in a more grounded, take a step back, don't get too emotional type of way. Air signs want to logically break it apart to see if it makes sense to feel this way. And then fire signs just don't want to feel it at all. They just want to be like, move on to the next thing. Because fire signs are also very emotional too. And it can kind of be a wet blanket for them when they get too emotional. So the queen of water or the healer of water is here to say it's okay to heal others and it's okay to need to be healed yourself. People make posts all the time like, who heals the healer? Well, I would say another healer or an empath or, the God conscious, something. Everybody needs that helping hand or that listening ear. Also, if you're finding yourself lacking happiness with this healer of water being present, I was just listening to some different like TED Talks on happiness. And one thing that was very interesting to me was a woman who was speaking about how, we're taught think differently. Positive thinking gives you positive outcome. Change the way that you are processing things and your reality will change. And that's very true. But it's very hard, especially if you're at a place of being at that breakdown or being at that low moment. So one of the things that you can do is to think of the loved ones that you have, whether you have 6 loved ones or 2 loved ones, whether it's a friend or a family member. Send out a caring text to one person a day, just letting them know how you feel. It doesn't have to be a full paragraph. It can just simply be, I've always appreciated the fact that I could be myself around you. Thanks for accepting me for me. I always love the macaroni and cheese that you make. One day we should sit down and you should give me the recipe. I'll bring wine. Little things like that help to show people that you care and that you're being thought of. And it therefore brings that energy back. And so what the lady was talking about was not just thoughts even of affirmation or changing your thought process, but actions towards positive manifestation, like doing little things like that. So that is the Curandera of water. And so find yourself maybe drinking a hot tea. Hello, Miss Johnson. Find yourself maybe taking a seaweed bath if that's something open to you. I've always said that whenever I do decide to buy a home, I'm not a bougie person, you all. I don't really need a lot to be happy in life, but one thing I would like is a nice tub, a nice tub in a bathroom to where I can have like plants. You know what I mean? Plants all around and stuff like that. That would be an investment for me. So, maybe we can all manifest that dream relaxation that we want. And so outside of the healer of water, we also have the four of earth, which I love the take that the Herb Crafters Tarot takes on the four of coins. It doesn't take a perspective of someone trying to hold on to everything that they have out of fear of not having enough. I know we all have that selfish family member who maybe you go over for a holiday dinner. It just depends, right? What kind of family you were brought up in. Okay, so maybe you have a family member, it's like every time you go over for, holiday dinner or something like that, they're always like, don't take too much, leave some for someone else. It's like, come on, well then don't have a dinner. Or even for those of you who have like a rich family member and they're so successful and, they're the rich auntie or the rich grandma. And it's like, they don't help anybody in the family. They won't give money out or won't, be that helping hand to the next person. What's the purpose of having it all? And so what I'm getting at is I like the fact that the Herb Crafters Tarot doesn't take a selfish approach on the four of coins. It takes a very grounded, practical, stable perspective of the four of coins, which it does also implement that as well. The four of coins is using all your resources in order to keep stability. And as I said before, I know that right now might not be the most stable time for a lot of you all financially, but this card is reminding you, like hell it ain't. It is. Use what you have. Don't overspend. The four of coins, this person is showing you they're using this willow tree for many different purposes. They're weaving with it. You can make tea out of willow. You can use it for shade if you're sitting under the tree. It goes with the flow. And that's what you have to do when it comes to your grounded ways of handling things stability wise. So it's not the time to spend a lot of money. It's more the time to look over your finances, get things in order, and know that you have more than enough. Whenever you feel that you are lacking in some way, shape, or form, listen to positive affirmations. You are creators. I've been talking about that channel for years now. I listen to his wealth affirmations and they work. So pay attention to things like that. If you notice that people in your life are being very stingy or selfish or holding on to everything, maybe you're in a relationship and maybe your partner just can't let go of something that has happened in a relationship. And that is a very real reality for a lot of us, whether it's a friendship and maybe your friend did something that really hurt your feelings. You just can't let it go, or a romantic relationship, or your boss has said something that really bothered you. As humans, we have been brought up in a very low vibrational way. So I can give you 10 compliments, but you're going to remember the critique that I gave you. You're going to hold on heavier to whatever criticism I gave you. And that's just how we're made as human beings. And it sucks because we're taught more to put ourselves down or to hold on to the negative versus the positive. So use this energy of the healer of water to know that stability and groundedness is here. Even if that means, I know it's freezing outside. I wish we can get a sunny day to just sit in the grass and just meditate, but it's so needed, and if you can't, look at a picture of nature and just feel it, I guess kind of, imagine yourself to be there. Now, the last card we have is the blessing, is the Knight of Fire in reverse. And so this day is the blessing of it all is you looking back over your life and seeing how far you've come and not getting frustrated with the past and not having a tantrum. I remember yesterday I was making some, what do you call it? Like apple croissants. And, I dropped the pan of croissants and I was pissed. I instantly was like, I was like, okay, calm down, It's not that big of a deal. Use the ones you can, throw away the ones you can't. Just relax. And normally, I would be so frustrated from something like that. And so I think even in small moments like that, we have to pat ourselves on the back of, when we keep our calm. And that's the Knight of Fire in reverse. It's like being able to tame that wild part of you, or that primal part of you, or that angry side of you that reacts instead of responds to things. So that is the blessing of the day. If you like these videos, you all, please hit the like button. You don't know how much it helps this channel grow when you simply hit the like button when you come in. And if you're not already, please subscribe to this channel. Hit the bell button so you're the first notified whenever these videos come about. I am sending you a whole lot of love, blessed, healing energy, and I will talk to you later.